We'll go on record. Yeah. Please settle down. Stop talking. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CA Intermediate Group 1 Accounting. We were discussing the chapter of Profit Pre and Post Incorporation. In fact, we had just started. We just understood the overview of the chapter. Now we'll discuss a lot more about the chapter than what we discussed before. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹಾ so far what we've discussed about Profit Pre and Post Incorporation is there's an organization which is to be incorporated as company. Incorporation takes time, during which they continue to do business. At the end of the year, they maintain same books of accounts for before it being company and for it after being company. And the profit that we have is for the entire year. We need to now segregate this profit into pre-incorporation period profit and post-incorporation period profit. We need to know how much of the profit was from the period before incorporation, how much of the profit was from the period after incorporation. Why should we segregate this profit into two categories? Both of you there, kitty party, listen. Yeah, why should we segregate the profit into pre and post categories? I told you, this is the objective of the chapter. Now the question is, why should we do? Then how to do? Then what to do after we identify? We'll discuss each of it. Question number 1. Profit is profit, not at the end of the day. Why should we segregate the profit as to how much was it before incorporation of company, how much is it after? Why? Anyone answer? You there, right? Sir, what's your name? Madhav. Madhav. It is important for the firm's existence. So we might have to apportion it. Very good. So what do we call it when you have to treat it like throughout the life and doesn't just belong to that period? No, there is a very good name. You are right. Your description is perfect. There's one more word, better word. No, little better. You're telling what you do after. You should treat it as one and later you distribute. Why do you distribute? Because it is very good. One round of applause to Madhav. It is capital in nature. What is it? Now listen to me. After incorporation, any transaction they do are revenue transactions. Profit they make, revenue profit. Income they get, revenue income. Expense they incur is revenue expense. Because it is repetitive in nature. It is in the normal course of operation. It will keep repeating throughout the entire life of the organization. However, the profits, the expenses or incomes, expenses incurred or incomes earned by the entity before it being incorporated are capital in nature. Both, not just expense. Income is also capital in nature. It's not revenue income. It is not revenue income. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? It is like this. Getting an idea is like engagement. Certificate of incorporation is like wedding. After that, at the end of the year, when you identify profit, it can be because of pre-incorporation period or post-incorporation period. Pre-incorporation period profits are capital in nature. Post-incorporation is revenue, repetitive, recurring. Are you getting? The way people treat pre-incorporation profit is much different than the way people treat post-incorporation. Are you getting the logic? So, oh my God, what's wrong with you all? So, what we try to do is profit that we have at the end of the year, we segregate it into pre, post. How do we segregate the profit into pre and post? We have some net profit at the end of the year. Same example. Let us take May Beda. It is little different. 11 months. April 1st, you got idea. When did you get idea? Incorporation happened on 1st of October. 6 months you did business as sole proprietorship or partnership. So October to March you did business as company. Certificate of incorporation came on 1st of October, one day before Gandhi Jayanti. 31st of March, books of accounts, you found profit. You don't have to determine profit. Profit will be given. They have told profit is 1 lakh. They have told profit is, how do we segregate it as pre and post? I told we should segregate, and we also know why. Why should we segregate? Because pre-incorporation profits are capital in nature, post-incorporation profits are revenue in nature. Now my question is, how do we segregate that 1 lakh into pre and post? What is the objective of the chapter over? Why do we do that over? Now how? How do we do it? On the basis of time. 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 pre, 50,000 post. Thank you guys. Let us now start with next chapter, redemption of preferentials. It can't be so simple, no? It can't be. See, you cannot straight away segregate the profit into two parts. If we can say straight away segregate the profit into two parts, then the entire chapter is not required. So it actually is not so easy. It might be easy, but it's not so simple and it's not so straightforward. There are a lot of factors that will influence profit. There are lot of factors that will influence. Each of the factors characteristics are different. Each of the factors characteristics are. How do we get profit? Opening stock, purchases, closing stock, sales, you get GP. GP you bring to P&L account. You write indirect expenses, indirect incomes. Then you get profit. Am I right? Yes or no? If you observe items in P&L account here, variety of expenses, advertisement expenditure will be there, transportation expenditure will be there, rent, electricity, salary. I'm hearing my own voice. Oh, they're playing video. They came to copy, no? ಅವಾಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸೇ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತೆ. ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ someone is talking. People are watching it online. Can you guys see me, hear me? Everything fine? Perfect? All good? After break message illa avurdu. What are you guys doing? Sleeping after break? Oh no. Where was I? In determination of profit, there are several items. There is advertisement expenditure, there is bad debts, there is interest income, there is salary expense, rent expense, variety of expenses are there. Each of the expenses behavior is different. If you take expense like rent, salary, interest, all these are time basis. 1 month rent 10,000, 2 months rent 20,000, 3 months rent 30,000. So it is based on time that rent will increase. Now if the entire year, in the entire year, let's say I paid 60,000 rupees rent, per month 5,000. Correct, no? 6 months pre-incorporation, 6 months post-incorporation, 30-30. Same with regard to salary. However, if I've incurred advertisement expenditure in care, you can incur 1 lakh rupees advertisement expenditure in 1 month and zero advertisement expenditure in next month. It depends upon sales. Higher the advertisement, higher the sales. Lower the advertisement. So we will connect advertisement expenditure not on the basis of time, but on the basis of sales. Bad debts. Sales. Why? More sales you do, more debtors will happen. More debtors will happen. More bad debts will happen. Carriage outwards. Delivery charges. Sales. Why? Higher the sales, higher the delivery, higher the charges. Lower the sales, lower the delivery, lower the charges. General administration expenses, time ratio. Stationery, time ratio. Salesman commission. Like higher the sales, higher the lower the sales. And there is some specific item which belongs to pre-incorporation period. There is specific expenditure which belongs to post-incorporation. Post. So what we need to do is, we have the objective of determining how much profit belongs to pre-period, how much profit belongs to post-period. Why do we do this? Because pre-incorporation profit is capital in nature. Post-incorporation profit is revenue in nature. In our profit and loss account, we cannot include capital profit. We cannot include capital profit, should go to balance sheet. Shall I tell you what will it be called as? Capital reserve. We use no in bonus issue. It is capital reserve. Realized in cash, not realized in cash. Realized in cash. Can this be used for bonus issue? Yeah. Understood? So we should segregate. No, how much is capital reserve? How much is? That's what we're trying to do. How do we do it? Should we split profit? No, we can't split profit. Should split each expense. Should split each. All the expenses not the same ratio. Depends upon the characteristic of the expense. If they give some specific information like rent, till the date of incorporation, rent was 5,000 per month. After incorporation, rent became 6,000 per month. Then 5,000 into 6 months, 6,000. They've given actual data. If they don't give actual data, then we'd have to either apply time ratio or sales ratio. Depends upon the characteristic of the expense or income. After we do this, you know what do? We'll prepare P&L account. Usually you'll have particulars, amount. That's it. No, first income, then expenses. I'm talking about vertical one, not horizontal. In that one, what you do is particulars, amount, Bhaktali pre-post. This amount is total column, total expenditure. That will split into how much is pre, how much is post. Similarly, income will split into how much is pre, how much is post. Pre-income, pre-expense, deduct, pre-profit. Pre-expense, post-income, post-expense, deduct. We get post-profit. So post-profit will go to P&L account, pre-profit will go to, that's it, capital reserve. This is the entire chapter about. Now we'll discuss little bit of understanding on each of such expenses, some expenses special characteristic. Once we do that, we'll be able to do problems. So today only we'll be able to do good amount of problems and full-fledged type of problems. Shall we understand? Shall we see little bit of discussion on that? Give me one moment. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Yeah. Chapter 5 of our syllabus. Chapter 5 of our profit pre and post incorporation. So there is an idea. There is date of incorporation. There is year end. For this entire year, books are maintained for entire period from idea to year end. Here there are certain months. Here there are certain months. This period is called as pre-incorporation period. This period is called post-incorporation period. And financial statement is prepared for entire pre and post-incorporation period together. We want to segregate and identify how much is the profit for this X months and how much is the profit is for 9 months. You can't do total profit into X by 9, X plus 9, X plus Y. You can't do that. We have to do it on expenditure basis. Each expense and each income basis you should do. You get this? What is the objective? Segregate profit as pre and very good. Why? Difference in accounting treatment. What about pre-incorporation profit? It is to be transferred to very good. What about post-incorporation profit? Understood. Now, how to segregate? Each expense and income has to be analyzed and then segregated. First one, we should first apply what basis? Actual data. If they give this much is pre, this much is post, we should do that. If actual basis is not available to us, if actual basis is, then what do we apply? Time basis or sales basis. Time basis or understood? Pakka? Yeah. Now copy this, then I'll show you some examples. And after we write examples, then we go to questions. Copy this much. This will become one of your favorite chapters. So far, what's your favorite in CA intermediate accounting? Investment accounting. Bonus issue. Cash flow statement. Right issue. So this will become your favorite after we finish. Illo Manali lo, Kulu lo, Utbeldiru ತರ ಆಡ್ತೀವಿ. Hey, remote is not here. Someone took the remote. Thank you. Oh, the local team also came forward. Nice. Matadbedi. Focus on writing. Know what you're reading. Mujib was absent in the morning. You're there? There only? Okay. Pakka? Who was absent for the first half? Came at 10 o'clock. No, he came. Vikram alva? You Vikram, no? Vikram Kalla. Then a class absent. But he was recorded, huh? ಏನಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ? ಹಾ. ಓ. ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಾ? ಸರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳು. Shall I scroll down? Hey, don't talk. ಮಾತನಾಡಲೆಂದು ನೀನು ಬಂದೆಯಾ? ಮಾತನಾಡಿ ಪಾಠ ಕೇಳದೋದೆಯಾ? ಹೋಗಲೇ ಹೋಗೋ ನೀ ದೂರ, ತುಂಬಾನೇ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ದೂರ. ಕೇಳ್ದಾಗಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಡು. ವಾಟ್? ಮೋಸ ಮೋಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಸಾವರೆಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹ್ಮ್. ಇಲ್ಲ, AI, if you click the picture it will tell the name. ಸಮೋಸ had put. ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಾಕಿದೆ ಸಮೋಸ? I didn't do samosa at home. Samosa had put, I guess. Even I feel like I don't know when what. ಹ್ಮ್. ವೈಫಿಗೆ ಸಾಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. That was not samosa. Samosa, you guys should try Shakahara samosa. No, there's one brand called Shakahara, 100% veg ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. They sell mutton kaima samosa. It is vegetarian. They grow meat. It is a substitute for meat, plant based. Shakahara is the name. MS Dhoni is the brand ambassador. Shakahara or Shakahara? They make it out of soya. No, it is looks like, tastes like meat and ಹೇಳಿ. For people who don't want to eat meat. Okay. Sounds weird but tastes good. ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? Faster guys, faster guys. इश्क पिया now come on. Let us take some examples. We'll see some example expenses and incomes, and we'll decide what basis should be apportioned on. If actual basis is available, we should go with actual basis. If actual basis is not available, then what basis? Shall we see that? Tell me, how do we apportion GP? Sales ratio. Someone told something, no ratio, no apportionment. Does that answer? No. GP what ratio? Sales ratio. How about discount received? There will be no purchase ratio, we'll apply sales ratio. The logic is like this. Discount is received on purchases. With increase in purchase, there will be increase in sales. With increase in sales, so with this increase in sales, there is discount received. So basically, we'll apply sales ratio. Two category of items, guys. Directly related, not directly related. Directly related, sales ratio. Not directly related, time ratio. Understood? Yeah. So what rate will we apply here? Sales ratio. Discount allowed? Sales ratio. Opening stock ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Pre post time ratio sales ratio. Pre sales will apply sales ratio. Purchases sales ratio. Closing stock will be post. We will not touch trading account. We'll start with P&L account. Instead of identifying opening stock, purchases, closing stock, GP is there. No, GP will segregate into pre and post. End of the story. You understood? Don't do opening stock is pre, closing stock is post, purchase and sales will apply sales ratio. Start with GP. Start with GP. Once you segregate GP, it's all COGS and sales have been adjusted. Next, rent. If nothing mentioned, time ratio. Salary, administrative expenses, time ratio. Interest, time ratio. We do P into T into R, time. Then bad debts, sales. Why? Higher the sales, higher the debtors. Higher the debtors, higher the bad debts. Advertisement, sales. Incorporation expenses. MOA drafting, AOA drafting, cost for certificate of incorporation, all of that. Think. Pre, time ratio, sales ratio, post. How many of you say pre? Wrong answer. It should be post. Sir, why? It is incurred pre-incorporation, but it is incurred for incorporation. It is incurred pre-incorporation, but it is incurred for incorporation. It is company's expense. So what do we do? Post. It is preliminary expense and incorporation expense, drafting AOA, MOA, all of these are post-incorporation expenses. Yeah, yes, sir. Till the time the asset is ready to be used, it should be capitalized. This is given by Accounting Standard 10, property, plant and equipment. However, preliminary expenses, incorporation expenses are not property, plant and equipment. They are not covered under the definition of PPE. PPE definition says any item which is tangible in nature, which can be used for a period exceeding 12 months, which is used in renting, administrative purpose, in giving services, or in manufacturing of goods or goods. The definition criteria is not fulfilled. If you write a preliminary expense which doesn't have a tangible benefit, it will be covered under AS 26, intangible assets. Intangible asset definition will clearly tell you cannot capitalize. I'll tell you, paragraph 54 of AS 26 will clearly tell you cannot capitalize incorporation expenditure, preliminary expenditure, underwriting commission. All of this cannot be capitalized. It has to be written off in the very first year of incorporation. You might have done similar problems in financial statements. Preliminary expense, very first year of incorporation, you should write off completely. Even if it makes your reserves and surplus negative, we don't care. You should write it. This is a new change. Previously, Accounting Standard 26 was not revised, and we did have Schedule 3. We had revised Schedule 6 under Companies Act 1956. Then, balance sheet asset side, we used to not write preliminary expenditure in the intangible asset. Fixed assets 9. Towards the end, there used to be one column called miscellaneous expenditure. Expenditure not written off. There we used to write preliminary expenses not written off, incorporation expenses, all of this we used to write there. But when the schedule got changed under the new act, they told these are not assets. You cannot keep them in the balance sheet. You should write them off. Sir, what if we don't have profit? It is okay. Reserves and surplus is one item in the balance sheet which can be negative. Which can be, other items cannot be negative. So you will write it as negative. Did I answer your question? Very good. Fantastic. So it is changed. Schedule 3 also came in. Meanwhile, they changed accounting standard 26 also simultaneously. But a very good question. I appreciate the question. Yeah. Question is never wrong. Question is always thoughtful. Chalo. Next one. Incorporation expense will be what? In the middle of that, I was about to tell something else. If I recall again, I'll tell you. Some other point I was willing to say. You do the same in your, you do it opposite in your tax. Tax did you guys do this section 35 DDA? Oh, you remember? Whenever there is preliminary expenses, 1/5 of it will be written off. Over 5, that is 1/5 will be written off. Over 5 years, same, no, 1/5 is written off. Whereas in accounts, what should you do? Entire amount should be written off in first year only. Sir, then will there be difference? Yeah. What you get as net profit as per P&L account is not the profit on which you pay tax. What you write as profit in P&L account is not the profit on which you pay. Your profit as per P&L account is 1 lakh. You start with that 1 lakh. You do so many ads, so many less. A later profit will become either 90 or 1 lakh 20. On that you pay tax. Correct or not? So profit that is computed as per accounting records is not the same as profit as per tax records. They are different. Do you agree with me? Let us say our profit is 1 lakh according to books of accounts, according to accounting records. This 1 lakh is after writing off 50,000 towards preliminary expenditure. Tax says I will allow preliminary expenditure, but 10,000 each year for 5 years. So only 10,000 is allowed as expenditure, not 50,000. So under tax, when you're computing PCPP, what do you do? Add back 40. 10 is allowed, 50 is written, 10 is allowed. So you add back 40. According to accounting records, how much is profit? 1 lakh. According to tax record, profit is, you pay tax on 1 lakh 40. You pay tax on, but you should create provision on 1 lakh. Provision is made according to accounts, not according to tax. Provision should be made on 1 lakh 30,000 you make provision. And 1 lakh 10,000, 33,000 you pay tax. Provision is 30. Payment is 33. Sorry, 33. 1 lakh 40 into 30%. 42,000 you pay. Provision, how much do we make? 30,000. Provision, how much do we make? On 1 lakh rupees, we make 30% provision, assuming 30% to be tax rate. But on 1 lakh 40, we end up paying 42,000 as tax. Provision is current year expense. How much is current year expense? But tax payment is 42. That 12,000 extra what you paid, no? Tax. That benefit you get in the next 3 years. How? Next year, profit is 1 lakh according to accounts. Tax, according to tax, you know what? We'll write 1 lakh minus preliminary expenditure 10,000 written off. It will become 90. So then you pay 30,000 provision you create, but payment will be only 27,000. So like that 3,000 next 3 years you take benefit. The difference is there, no? That is what will lead to deferred tax asset and deferred tax liability. Sir, Gottila, you will learn in accounting standard 22. But right now you had the name, no? Hey, you didn't learn it in financial statements, deferred tax asset, deferred tax. Huh? Yeah, you only heard the name, name only. But now you understand deferred tax asset, deferred tax liability. What is deferred tax asset? You paid how much tax? 42,000. How much were you supposed to pay? You paid 12,000 extra. For the 12,000 next 3 years you get benefit. Deferred tax asset. Deferred tax? Oh, you understood now? Let's learn little differently. Deferred tax liability. Very simple. Your profit is 1 lakh as per books of accounts. How much is it? In this 1 lakh, you have written some expense of 30,000 rupees. How much expense have you written? Which was paid in cash. Which was paid in 40A3. 40A3. Or you have an employee to whom you are supposed to pay 20,000 salary. He is your brother, so you paid 30,000 salary. 40A2. Excessive payments made. Disallowed. Got it? Let's take 30,000 cash payment made expense. 1 lakh rupees. According to accounts, 1 lakh is expense. According to tax is 1 lakh profit. We add back. Sorry, we add back. So let's see a different scenario where tax profit is actually less. Accounts profit is actually more. Depreciation difference. Because of this, what can happen? tax profit is slightly less, accounts profit is slightly more. When this difference is there, on 1 lakh you create provision of 30%. But you pay only on 70,000, 30%, 21,000. 9,000 you created provision, but you didn't pay. That will become deferred tax liability. You understood deferred tax liability, deferred tax asset? One thing that you should remember is you will be creating this deferred tax for the difference that will arise, which is temporary in nature. It should be temporary. It should not be permanent. It should not be permanent. Again, 40A1, you made payment without doing TDS. 30% is disallowed now. Later, in the next year, it is allowed. So it is temporary difference. That is temporary. If there is permanent difference, then that is not. Permanently, there will be the difference between books of accounts and your accounting profit and tax profit. Then DTA will not come. DTL will come only when this difference is temporary in nature. This year, my tax profit is more. Next year, my accounts profit will become more. If it is of that case. Yeah, you learn in accounting standard 22. 26 is intangible asset. Preliminary expenses. Ali barte. Para 54. Yeah, come on. Next, director piece. Why? Only company will have directors. Correct or not? Yes. So this will be post. How about interest on debentures? Why? Debentures are issued by company. So interest also will be borne by company. Audit piece depends. The reason is, what is audit? Audit is an independent examination conducted with an objective of, audit is an independent examination of an organization irrespective of its size and legal form, where such examination is conducted with an objective of expression of an opinion thereon. I'll repeat. Audit is an independent examination of books of accounts of an organization irrespective of its size. Small organization should undergo audit. Big organization should undergo audit. Irrespective of its legal form, sole proprietor should undergo audit. Partnership should undergo audit. Company should undergo audit. It doesn't matter the form of organization. Size also doesn't matter, form also doesn't matter. Everyone should undergo audit. Are you getting it? Even if it is not company, it should still undergo audit. And audit has types of audit. If they mention specifically that it is company audit is done for company, it will be post. If they mention tax audit 44AB, when the turnover exceeds 1 crore, when the gross revenue receipts exceeds 50 lakhs, correct? No? 44AB1, when the turnover exceeds 1 crore, it should undergo tax audit. Maintain books of accounts under section 44AA. 44AA talks about accounts, 44AB talks about audit, on which you will give report, no, 3CB, 3CD, 3C. Tax audit report, 30th September, 139 1 duty. A tax 44AB, 1 crore, if your turnover exceeds by 1 crore, if you are a service person, gross receipt exceeds 50 lakh, ashtena. When else should the tax audit happen? 44AB 1 and 2 over. 44AB clause subsection 3, subsection 4, subsection 5 in order. Huh? 44AD is exception. Presumptive tax exception. You should disclose minimum 6% or 8%. If you are disclosing less than 6% or less than 8%, then you should maintain books under section 44AA and then undergo audit under section 44AB. Don't remember? If your turnover exceeds 1 crore, then mandatory tax audit. What if your turnover doesn't exceed 1 crore? You should disclose minimum 6% if you are maintaining bank transaction. If there is cash, if you have cash transactions, minimum 8%. You say no, 8% profit is not there, only 5% profit. Then maintain books of accounts and then get the tax audit done. Got it? Or one more, as a professional, you should disclose minimum 50% of gross receipts. 44 ADA. If you don't disclose minimum 50% of gross receipts as profit, then again you should maintain books of accounts and then undergo audit. 44 AE, transport company, per truck minimum 7,500 should be disclosed as profit. If you say that profits is less than 7,500, maintain books of accounts and then shipping company. After that, one more shipping company will come. Oh God, sorry, revise. Revise, stay in touch. I told you yesterday, download an application. Correct or not? So you'll be here only, should be standing. Suddenly you see, what say, bus number 45, Majestic to Kamakya. Then open section 45 and then see what is there. Correct or not? ಹೋಗಿ ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳಿ ಭಯ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. I am not scaring you people. I'm telling you people to be cautious. Now tell me, who should undergo tax audit? Which kind of assessee? Company assessee or sole proprietor assessee or partnership assessee? All assessees. 44AB says assessee having turnover. It doesn't say company assessee. Does it say company? No. It says assessee. Includes everyone, no? Assessee includes? So tax audit, will it be there for company only? It is there for company also. It is there for other form of organization also. Are you getting it? So this should be applied on what ratio? Sales ratio or time ratio? Now we'll see like this. Tax audit is under income tax. Higher income, higher work, higher sales, higher income. So we apply sales ratio. Frankly speaking, it should be time ratio. But I say in all the questions they do sales ratio, we'll also do sales ratio. Shall I tell you why is it time ratio or should I not confuse you? But you will remember, no, tax audit fees, what ratio should we apply? Pakka. In a practical scenario, we should not apply sales ratio. You know why? As an auditor, if you charge fees, that is tax audit fees. Here we are writing tax audit fees, not tax payment. What is this? Tax audit. Business will pay tax audit fees to auditor. No, that we are writing. Now, if you are a chartered accountant, I am having a business. I am asking you to do my tax audit. Now you tell me, how will you decide how much fees you should charge me? Based on the profit. That is unprofessional. It is against professional ethics. It is called as professional misconduct. You cannot charge the fees on a client based on the profit. You cannot say, sir, how much profit you have? 1 lakh, 1% kudi. How much? 1 crore. You can't ask. You can't ask. It is unprofessional. It is against professional ethics. You should charge the fees based on the work that you give, based on the service that you give. You should charge it, okay, this much of time goes in, so I'll charge you this much. That's how you should do. Now, yeah, teacher also, now we're charging, okay, how much is your dad's salary? 1 lakh per month, you give 10,000. You 1 crore, you give 10 lakh. So you can't charge like that. You should charge for the service that you give, not for the income that the client makes. But in general practice, every chartered accountant in the industry, almost every chartered accountant in the industry, charges their fees based on the client's income. Charges their fees based on but it is professional misconduct. You can't do that. It is against professional ethics. You learn in CA final, along with auditing, there is one paper called professional ethics. A lot of them skip or a lot of them read only for exam. But that is one paper which is more relevant than any other paper post qualification. They tell what and all can you do, what and all can you not do as a chartered accountant. What if you do, how much fine? How many years your certificate will be kept on hold? Yeah, what will lead to what kind of fine? Everything is given. So actually audit fees we cannot charge it based on the profit of the client. We should charge it based on the efforts that we put. However, tax audit fees is segregated based on sales ratio as per ICA study material. We will also do the same ratio. We will not question here. We will not write one big essay. It is against professional ethics. If you read that, first you become chartered accountant. Then you talk about professional ethics. So we will not get into that bracket. What will we do? Sales ratio. Then interest to vendor for PC. Sir, what is interest? What is vendor? What is PC? I know one PC. Citadel. I know one more PC. Her sister. Priyanka Chopra, Pariniti Chopra. We're not talking about that. Let me tell you. You got one idea. You want to start the business. When you start the business, two options. Either you can start from the scratch on your own, or you can acquire an existing business and convert it into company. You got one restaurant idea. You can take one empty place on rent and then start business from there on the scratch. Or there's one restaurant. You can buy that restaurant and you put in your idea into that restaurant. Possible? When you acquire that restaurant, you need to pay them consideration for purchasing their business. That is called purchase consideration. That is called, you understood what I'm trying to tell. Now, who purchased this building? Company. Who purchased this business? Who should pay the consideration? Company. But company is not yet incorporated. So you strike a deal with them. You enter into agreement. You fix upon the consideration, but you won't pay. After company is incorporated, you will raise funds by way of issue of shares. Then you will pay the consideration. You get it? The day you get the idea, the day you strike the deal with them and enter into agreement, that day you fix the consideration. You write the agreement. You fix upon the amount, but you won't pay. You will wait to incorporate the company. After incorporating think the company will raise funds? No. From that money, you pay this business that you acquired. Till then, there is delay. For that delay, we need to pay interest. For that delay, we need to pay. Now, take your time. Think and tell me. This interest paid to vendor for the business that we acquired, is it pre or is it post? Or if it is both, should we apply time ratio or should we apply sales ratio? Time ratio. Is it pre completely? Completely pre, then time ratio won't come. Post. How many of you say it's completely pre? How many of you say it's completely post? How many of you say no, sir, it can be pre and post both? You guys say that it will be, you need to apply time ratio. Answer is right. People answer it there. It can be both. Why? Interest is paid till the date of repayment, till the date of payment of purchase consideration. We don't know when is the purchase consideration paid. What if the consideration is paid on the date of incorporation? Interest is paid for completely pre period. No, complete interest is pre. What if purchase consideration is paid at the end of the year? Interest is for entire period. No, not post. Interest is for entire period. Pre and post both will be there. We should apply time ratio. What if it is paid after 1 month of incorporation? Pre and post both. 1 month for post, remaining for pre. So we cannot apply usual time ratio. Let's say usually 6 months is pre-incorporation period. 6 months is post-incorporation period. We cannot apply 1:1 time ratio on this. We need to compute a new time ratio. Why? Interest is computed not till the year end. Interest is computed till the date of payment of PC. Payment of PC can happen on year end, can happen on date of incorporation, can happen between date of incorporation or year end, can happen on any date. Remember, rent is paid till year end, salary is paid till year end, advertisement expenditure till year end, admin expenses till year end, interest is paid till date of payment. Till date of, the date of payment need not be year end. Date of payment need not be, it can be any date. So interest is paid till the date of payment. Once you pay on the date of payment, till the date of payment will identify how much is the pre-period, how much is the post-period, and then apply the ratio. So basically here we need to apply one real time ratio, or to say revised time ratio. So that is basically actual basis. It's basically yes. So if you are done till here, we can start with question number 1. But you would want to copy till here, no? First. Yes. Example only you should write. Or do you want to skip the exam? Okay, work on it. Right. Yes, please. Bad debts recovered. Which period does it belong to? Bad debt is recovered. No. In which period did you write it as bad debt? If it was written as bad debt in the post incorporation period, now it is recorded. It is post. If that bad debt was recorded in the pre incorporation period, then that amount, entire amount will be pre. So it is on actual basis. Which period's bad debt is recovered? What is the period for which it was written as bad debts? Good doubt. That will come in the adjustments. It will actually come in the adjustments later. Oh, you did any question? Oh, nice, man. Impressive. We'll write that also if you want. Bad debts recovered. What do we rate bad debts recovered? Actual basis. Actual period for which it belonged. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಮೂರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ 4 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. You guys will feel bored. ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ I will write at 1x speed, then you will copy it at 0.5x speed. Quality of time. No one took this out till date. My secret weapon. This is for this. Huh? Didn't know. Yeah. So this is a table which is height adjustable. You can increase the height, you can decrease the height. This was there in Malleshwaram. Then post-COVID that came from Malleshwaram to Jayanagar. COVID time. There was no classes. Just before close of COVID, that branch got closed. If it had waited for 3-4 more months, we would have retained that branch. Then Sheshadipuram branch mein, there was classroom shortage. Then, in fact, they went back to see, but by then they had bring down the entire interiors and all the desks which was there now. Academy gave it free of cost to government schools in regional cities. Desks, what was there? Best of the desks were there. It was better than these desks. New desks it was. All those desks which was there in Malleshwaram classroom was given away to schools, government schools in rural area. Done. Shall we go to question number 1? Nishkala is not writing. Writing. You both are talking. Two people in front of Nishkala. What's your name? What's your name? Throughout they're talking. They're smiling, laughing, talking. Feel like they're on holiday. You can't do that in Kappan Park also now. You know that? Sitting and then talking. You can't click pictures. You can't play. You can't sit on the grass. I don't know what you can do in Kappan Park. What can you do? Huh? ವಾಚ್ಮನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬೈಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬರೋದು ಲಗೋರಿ ಆಡಿದ್ರ ಡನ್ come on now let's so this is our analysis ke liye little space you leave 14 questions are there 14 questions are there analysis ke liye swalpa jaga bidi yeah I've already done the analysis we will redo it if you want shall we start with question number 1 open yashas material page number 108 question number 1 it's easy Chetan is saying discount received is purchase ratio. Discount received is purchase ratio, but in this chapter there is nothing like purchases. Purchases are directly connected with sales. When we have to sell more goods, we'll purchase more goods. Purchases are also dependent on sales. So we apply sales ratio, Chetan. So Abhishek is telling, sir, Rajkumar tara imitate ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ಹೊಡಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Shall we start with question number 1? Come on. Statement showing basis of apportionment of expenses. They're asking us to apportion some expenses. They've given the names and they want us to tell whether it is pre or post or how to segregate it as pre and post. 108. Read first one. Director's fees. Post. Preliminary expenses written off. Post. Salary and general expenses. Time. Statutory audit fees. Statutory is company's audit. It will be post. Tax audit. Next to that statutory audit, you write company audit. Company audit. Are those sections over 139, 140, 141, 142? Over 142. Very good. Very nice. 139. 139 subsection 6. First auditor. Okay. Subsections go to subsections. 144. Acts not to be acts not to be provided by services not to be provided by the auditor. Prohibited acts by the auditor. 148. 148. Someone told. Cost audit. 138. Internal audit. 138 not done. 148 is also cost audit not there. Okay. Done. Great. Sumne aage. Trivia quiz. Commission to traveling. This also you can do when you and your friend is sitting and you are bored. You will play a small income tax trivia quiz. You will ask me one question. I will ask you one question. If for your question I give correct answer, I will get 1 point. Whoever gets 5 will win. Oh, nice. You can. Now we are not playing. You can play it with your. You will tell how much of deduction for the expenditure paid for this kind of donation done. How much deduction you get, or something like that. This item, is it allowed or disallowed? Tell me. Commission to traveling agents. Yeah, depends. If those travel agents are regular employees, time ratio. If they are sales agents, then it is sales ratio. They've told agents, so we're assuming it to be sales. Then sales promotion, advertisement, rent, bad debts. Okay, right. Where are you writing? In the question book only? I know. Exam allo ashte, okay. Question paper will be there, no? There only you write answers and then bring question paper so that you will know what is correct, what is wrong. Bekagatalva. Wherever you want, you write. In the question book, answer book, your comfort. Exam may you write it in the answer paper, not in the question paper. Some people will write it. Sorry, ಹೆಂಗು ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ. Can we start with illustration number 2? Start ಮಾಡೋಣ. Say something. Come on. Calculate time ratio and sales ratio. Shall we calculate time ratio and sales ratio now? Lion Limited, Lion, Lion, was incorporated on what date? 1st of August 2011 to take care of a running business of Messrs. Happy with assets from 1/4/2011. 1/4/2011. Underline 1/4/2011. DOA, date of acquisition. 1st of August. DOI, date of incorporation. 1st of April 2011 is date of acquisition. 1st of August is date of, from date of acquisition to date of incorporation it is pre. From date of incorporation to year end it is. Understood that? Okay. The company's accounts were closed on 31st of March. Underline 31st of March, write YE. E. Year end. YE. Year end. Year end. Okay. Year end. After that, they've given sales card details. Average month. First we'll do time ratio. Shall we first do time ratio? How much is time ratio? April, May, June, July. 4 months is free. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months. 5 in the mind, 3 in the hand. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 months is post. 4 months pre, 8 months post. It is 1:2. Understood that? One simple thing that you should not do. When you count pre as 4, don't do 12 minus 4, 8. Don't do 12 minus 4, There are questions where books of accounts are prepared for a period longer than a year. There are questions where books of accounts are prepared for a period shorter than a year. Pre is 4. There are questions where post will be 6. There are questions where pre is 4, post is 12. So be cautious. Don't do 12 minus 4. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell? Chalo, ಬರ್ದ್ ಬಿಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. Time ratio. Date of incorporation. ಎಷ್ಟು ಯಾವ ಡೇಟು? First of August. Date of takeover? First of April. Year end is 31st of March. ನೋಡಿಪ್ಪ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀರಿ. ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಮೇ ಜೂನ್ ಜುಲೈ 4 ತಿಂಗಳು ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಪ್ರೀ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ನವೆಂಬರ್ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಜನವರಿ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ ಮಾರ್ಚ್. ಇದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ 8 months. ರೇಷಿಯೋ 4:8 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1:2. ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನಾವು ಶೆಲ್ ವಿ ಡು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Average monthly sales during the first 4 months of the year was twice the average monthly sales of the remaining 8 months. Sir, 2:1. Tappo. Dot tappo. For the first 4 months it is 2. So 4 into 2. For the next 8 months it is 1. 8 into 1. 8:8. 1:1. Did not understand? Don't worry. We'll do it in simple terms. Read this. For the first 4 months, first 2 months birthday. Okay. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Got this? Okay. Now, tell me, for the first 4 months it is twice than the remaining 8. So here it will be ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So here I'll write x. 1x. Here I'll write 2x, 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 2x. Here it will be 1x, 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 1x. Here 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. 8x in pre-incorporation period. Post-incorporation period, 1, 1, 1, 1, how much? 8. 8x and 8x. That is 1:1. Understood? Everyone? ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ದೇವರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ. ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆಯಾ? Is it very difficult? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are months. That's a nursery rhyme. How they teach months to kids. Someone's laughing. We'll do a lot of these introduction questions, computation of sales ratio in different cases. And be happy if we can finish 2 more questions. Only 2 more. One lengthy question is there, some 7-8 cases. Next one, huh? अगला मुलाकात कब होगा? मंगलवार। फिर मिलेंगे मंगलवार सुबह 7 बजे। कहीं मत जाएगा, हम बहुत तुरंत वापस आने वाले हैं। Only 2 questions are there, 7th and 8th. We'll write. We'll do it. Thanks for reminding. What's your name? Sri? You saying something? Or Sri Shani, you what? Sri Ish. Sri Ish. Sri is Lakshmi. Ish is Shiva. So, no. Huh? Sri Ish ಅಂತಿದ್ಯಾ? Sorry, sir. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಎರಡು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ? One of the name of Vishnu. Nice. Ish. Mostly ಅದು ಶ್ರೀಶ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ನಾಯಕ ಅದು ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ. Okay. Shall I scroll down? Aita sales ratio. Shall we now start with question number 3? Everyone ready? Are you ready? What happened? That's not how you get irritated. You should get irritated when someone says, "Are you ready?" That's when you should get irritated. I am not irritating people. I'm talking in a pleasant calm. Yes. Did you finish writing? Hold on. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. Shall we now start with illustration number 3? Karthik, ready? Question number 3. What does it say? Calculate sales ratio in each of the following cases. We will find in each of the cases. They've given some basic information. Date of taking over business, 1st of January 2030. It is DOA. DOI, 1st of May. Commencement of business, 1st of July. And then they've given sales 9,60,000. Year end kottilala, calendar year is what they've given. So I think year end will be 31st of March. When will be year end? 31st of December. 31st of December is year end. Okay, fantastic. So sales, first case is sales are uniform throughout the year. Means what? Uniform na sales ಮಾಡಿದೀವ. Every month the sales is same. First month sales and last month sales are also same. So then time ratio itself is sales ratio. Correct or not? How much is pre? 4. Post? 8. 4:8. 1:2. Did not understand? Let's write. Observe. Date of takeover, 1st of January 2030. Incorporation, 1st of May. Commencement, 1st of July. Year end, 31st of December. Now, let us write here months. Shall we write months? Tell me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Correct? It is even, meaning what? Ondu, 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 ondu. Ili 1. It is same. So time ratio is nothing but sales ratio. Sorry, sales ratio is nothing but time ratio. Eradu same. There is no difference. Pre-incorporation period 4x, post-incorporation period 8x. Can I say 1:2? Now don't rate. Everything is even 1:1. No, no, no. 1:2. Understood? Should I finish all the questions and then give you copy time, or I'll finish all of them and then give you copy time? You understood first one? No doubts? Read the second one. 80% sales up to 1st of September 2013 and balance for remaining. Simple sir, 80-20. 4:2, 2:1. No, 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 no. 80% is still 1st of September. But when is the incorporation? 1st of May. How do we do it? Once we write 80% till 1st of September, within that it will be equal. I will show. Same thing again. January, February, March, April. Sir, today when we go back, we will know months better than anything else. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. They're telling for the first 8 months, that is till 1st of September, it is 80%. September is still here, no? January till August. August 31st. That is nothing but 1st of September. It is 80%. After incorporation, it will be how much then? 20%. Understood? Now, if it is 80%, it is 80% for how many months? 8 months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. How many months? 8 months, 80%. 1 month, 10%. So, shall I write here? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Here, 20. 20 is for how many months? 4. 20 by 4. 5. What do we write here? 5. Got it? Now, pre-incorporation period, when did the company get incorporated? 1st of May, andre we'd have to check till here. 40% is pre-incorporation. Post-incorporation is 10, 20, 30, 40. 50, 60. 60. 40 is to 60. That is nothing but 2 is to 3. I will give you minutes time. Ili nodi, ali nodi. Ili nodi, ali nodi. Doubt banta, ili nodi. Look at the question that you have in your book. Look at the answer that's there on the board. If you don't understand, you ask me. No hurry to copy. Try to understand. Don't be in a hurry to copy. Done. Easy. Did not understand. Anybody has any doubt? Please ask. Please ask. कोई शक, कोई सवाल? Any doubts? Can't ask in Kannada. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಡದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. Sounds so odd. It's nice in English. Some things. ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಂಶಯಾಸ್ಪದವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಸೂರತ್ ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ. Any doubt? No? Pakka? Shall we go to third case? Everyone understood? You want more time to see? Read. See. Sales were as under. For January, twice. February, equal. May to August, 1/4. October and November, 3 times. How to do? Write all the months first. This is your favorite part. January, February, March, April. This is pre. Post is May, June, July, August, September. Chanaila. September, October, November, December. These are the months. Now tell me, January it is twice. 2x paryoda. February it is equal. 1. Then May to August it is 1/4. May. March, April alla. May. 1/4. To August. Illinda illivaregu. Illi 1/4. Then October to November it is 333. ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನವೆಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 3 times. ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ 1x ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ ದೇವ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ನೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆವರೇಜ್ ಸೇಲ್. But March and April, there is no average, means total year divided by 12. If you get, they'll have 1. 1 by 12 they'll have. You getting it? March and April sales illa, September sales illa. Why? March and April summer holiday, September Ganesha holiday. They have not worked. December Christmas. Okay. So pre-incorporation period mein how much? 3x. Post-incorporation period. Sir, how to do 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is 0.25. 0.25, 0.25, 0.2. If you have problem with fraction, convert it into decimal. Got it? Sir, how? Take your calculator and type AC 2 times. And then 1 on button press madi. Amele 1 divided by 4 equals madi 0.25 you will get. You understood? Because some people find it difficult dealing with fractions. There is only thin line of difference between numerator and denominator. And only a fraction of people will actually understand this. So if you get it, you do it. So then here 3, 3. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. 1. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3, 6 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಸತ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 3. Oh God. ಸುಯೇಶ್ ಪ್ರಭು ದೇಸಾಯಿ ತರ ಆಯ್ತು. ಈ ಬಾಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕು, ನಾನು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು. ರೆಡಿ ಔಟ್. So 3:7 is the ratio. Easy? I'll give you a minute. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವೆ ಏಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡುವೆ ಏಕೆ. Any doubt? Can I go to next one? Or you want to copy 1, 2, 3? I don't mind. I'll do D. Or you will copy 1, 2, A, B, C? I'll finish. Okay. Shall we do D? Start reading. Quite. Monthly average of turnover during the first 4 months of 2013 was half of the corresponding figure of remaining period. Monthly average of the first 4 months is half of that of the remaining period. So first 4 months, how much is it? Half. After that, it is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then total it. Pre-incorporation is January, February, March, April, no? 2x. Here it is 8. 2:8. 1:1. Easy? Should I do next one? Pakka, everyone is understanding? How many of you feel like I'm going too fast? Not too fast? Sure? Later, tomorrow I won't be there. Tomorrow you should not tell. Sorry, rough one thing Vande Bharat Express style. You should not tell. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಂದ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಈ monthly average of turnover during the first 8 months of 2013 was twice the corresponding of the remaining period. So first 8 months we'll write 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then we'll write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 for last 4 months. In the 2, 2, 2, first 4 months is 8, and then balance we'll take. We'll get sales. Shall we do it? Yeah. Everyone, come on. Hey, everyone. May. Very good. So 2x, 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 2x. Till when? Till August. Amele 1x, 1x, 1x. You get this? 2, 2, 2, 2, 8. Here 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. 8 is to 12, 2 is to 3. Sorry, doubt? No doubt? Easy? Shall we do the next one now? Is this the last one? No. Oh, in a ಎರಡಿದೆ. F and G. Shall we do the F one? Monthly sales in January, November, and December, or double the monthly sales for the remaining months of the year. January, November, November and December was double. Other months? Yeah, 2 plus 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 7. I'm totaling, I'm not counting. 5 is to 10, 1 is to 2. Whenever you are ready, I will do last one, G. You understood F? Gokul, are you sleeping? Gokul is like this, his eyes closed. No, concentrating, focus. Good, good. Shall we do the last one? Okay. Turnover was evenly up to the date of certificate of commencement of business. Whereafter, it recorded to increase of 2/3 during the rest of the year. Okay, I will only do it. Now listen. Till the date of commencement of business, it is 1x. After date of commencement, that is after 1st of July, no? It's spurted up by 2/3. It is not 2/3. It is increased by 2/3. So it is not 2 by 3. It is 1 2 by 3. 1 2 by 3 is mixed fraction. A, B by C. We should do C into A plus B divided by C. You know that 3 into 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 by, sir, I don't know how to do. Simple. 1 2 by 3. No, 1 you keep like that only. Take your calculator and do 2 by 3. Plus 1. Sir, why plus 1? Pakdalitala. Sir, ಅದು multiplication ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳಿ? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ problem? Okay, till when is it 1? Commencement. When did it commence? First of? So 1x, 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 1x. From here it will become 1 2 by 3, 1 2 by 3, 1 2 by 3, 1 2 by 3, 1 2 by 3. Got it? Okay, here 1 2 by 3 will do simplification. Shall I write it as, if I convert it into mixed fraction, it is 3 into 1 plus 2. 5 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 3. 3 is common, no? Take addition of the numerator. Now don't do. 5 by 3 plus 5 by 3 is 10 by 6 plus, please. You will add the numerators and write the denominator like that only. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Don't ask me why. 30 by 3. Can I write this? 10x, 2x, 12x. Here, 4x. It will become 1 is to 3. Who did not understand? Take your calculator, you will do, you still get. Sir, we are not getting the same. That is because rounding off. 1.66, 1.66, 1.6. 9.96 baratte. That 0.04 in all the food. It's okay. Done. We're done with all A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Will you copy? ಅನ್ನೊಂದುವರೆ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ? So concept illustration number 1 and 2 we did before break, no? Only one we did. Only concept we did. Question we're doing now only. Oh, we should have done. See, my target was 3, 4. Which is this one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Madbeku. We did only concept here. Right, usually time aitu. Okay, it's okay. One, two, three, we've done Allah. 4, 5, 6, 7, I should do. If you will agree that you will write this part at home, I will do 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to copy right now, then by the time you copy, I can max do one question. Will you copy this at home? Easy time pass, no? I am not asking you to solve the problem at home. I have solved. I'm asking you to copy it into your notebook at home. Sir, how much space to leave? Huh? You will copy afterwards only. Okay, do that. Can I start with illustration number 4 then? Okay, come on. These are interesting questions. This you will like, guys. You will love these questions. Shall we start with illustration number 4? It is 11:35. We have time of 25 minutes. In that last 10 minutes you keep for quiz. So we have about 40 minutes and we need to do 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, let's do it. Shall we? ಮಾಡೋಣ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ನಾನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವ ಮಾಡೋಣ Rama Udyog Limited was incorporated on what date? 1st of August 2011. It had acquired a running business of Rama and Company. Why running? When we sitting also. It's okay. So an existing business they've acquired with effect from 1st of April. Underline 1st of April. Date of acquisition. 1st of August. Date of incorporation. During the year 2011-12. So year ending is 31st of March. Last line they've given. See 31st of March. Underline that and write YE year end. Got it? Now we should split each expense and each income to pre and post. Later we'll take total pre-income, total pre-expense. Difference is pre-incorporation profit. Total post-expense and post-income. Difference is post-incorporation profit. Come on, let's start. Firstly, they've given sales. Yeah, if they've given GP, we'll go with GP. We'll not start with sales. Then they've given net profit for the year. After considering the following expenses. What expenses do they have? Depreciation. Depreciation what ratio? Time ratio. Depreciation time ratio. Director's fees, post. Preliminary, office expense, time ratio. Selling expense, one second. Sales ratio ki blue hakana. Sales ratio. Red hakare eno kansala. Interest to vendors, actual basis we should identify. Till when are they paying interest? August 31st. When is the incorporation? August. So 1 month after incorporation, remaining how many months before incorporation? April, May, June, July, August. 5 months interest you paid. In that 4 pre, 1 post. 4:1. Right next to it. 4:1. 4:1 ratio. Did you understand how? April incorporation happened. April, May, June, July pre. August 1 month post. So 4 months pre incorporation, 1 month post. 4 by 5, 1 by 5 if you do, you'll get 4,000, 1,000. If you segregate this over, sales time ratio, sales is sales ratio. They have not given GP, so sales will apply sales ratio. Shall we do the table now? Very simple. It will look like a same table I had mentioned. You remember? We'll write one total column, one basis. How are we segregating and how much pre, how much post. First item is sales. How much is sales? 36 lakh. What is the basis? You have written no. Sales ratio. What is sales ratio? We don't know. Do we know sales ratio? Sales per month in the first half of the year was half that than in the later half of the year. We will do that computation. Date of incorporation 1st of August. Acquisition 1st of April. Year end 31st of March. January, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Got this? Now tell me, how much is it for each of the months before incorporation? After incorporation? No, not after incorporation. First 6 months it is half. Later 6 months it is 1. So you cannot write 1:2. You should compute. This is 2x. This is sales ratio is 2:7. Time ratio simple. Here 4 months, here 8 months. 4:8. 1:2. So if you have to compute time ratio, then you will apply 1:2. Sales ratio will apply 2:. Now come back here. This is what ratio? 36 lakh. Sales ratio you will do into 2/9 into 7/9. That you are applying 2:7 ratio. 2/9 and 7/9. No? Apply how much do we get? 8 lakh and 28 lakh. Shall we have categorize expenses now? Look at the question. What is the first expense that we have? Depreciation. What ratio? 1,23,000 time ratio. Time ratio is 4:8. 1:2. 123 into 1/3, 2/3. Okay. After depreciation, director's fees is post. How much? 50,000 is post. Next, preliminary expense is also post. 12,000 is post. Next, office expenses 78,000. Time ratio. Time is 1 by 3, 2 by 3. 78,000 into 1 by 3, 78,000 into 2 by 3. 26,000 and 52,000. After office expense, selling expense sales ratio. Sales ratio will apply sales ratio 2 by 9, 7 by 9, 16 and 56. Am I right? After selling expense, interest to vendors. Okay, interest to vendors will do one working note. Shall we do one working note? Working note number 2. Observe. Listen. First April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. When we do this, now how have they told? Interest is paid till what date? Till August only. ಇಲ್ಲಿ September and all is not there. ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Here and all it's not there. Over here, how much would it be then? Equal, no? These months. April, May, June, July, August. So here it is 4 months after incorporation. Sorry, before incorporation. 1 month after incorporation. So can I say it is 4 is to 1? 4 is to 1 ratio we need to split. Pre-incorporation will be 5,000 into 4 by 5. Post is 1 by 5. 4,000, 1,000. Understood? I will write here. 4 and 1. Got it? That's it. Any other item missing? No other item missing. No other item missing. So this question is there in ICA study material also. But I am doing the most logical assumption, not the kind of assumption that they've done there. Yeah. Now observe. Everything is written. Everything is written. Now we should be able to find the profit. They have given net profit. How much is net profit here? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Profit is 2 lakh. 36 lakh idya. 36 lakhs se deduct this, you should get 2 lakh. Will you get 2 lakh? Check ಮಾಡಿ. $32 lakh. 32 lakh 60,000 is the total of expenses. No profit. But actually profit they've given is 2 lakh. So something is missing, no? How much? 30 lakh 60,000. Some expenses is missing. What will it be? Cost of goods sold. How? There is sales. There is no opening stock. There is no closing stock. There is no purchases. How can there be sales without everything? To sell, you should have something, no? Correct or not? So that difference I'll write it as cost of goods sold. Can I write it as COGS? How much is that? 32 lakh, 30 lakh 60. Why? See, I should get net profit of 2 lakh. If net profit has to be 2 lakh, this has to be 30 lakh 60. How many of you did not understand? Please raise your hand. In the question they have given net profit as 2 lakh. If the net profit has to be 2 lakh, then there is a difference of 30 lakh 60,000. Some expense is missing. If you don't write this 30 lakh 60, profit will become 32 lakh 60,000. How much is profit? 2 lakh. So there is 30 lakh 60,000 expense missing. That is cost of goods sold. What ratio should we split this in? Sales ratio. Tell me. Say something. 30 lakh 60 into sales ratio is 2 by 9, 7 by 9. 6 lakh 80 and 23 lakh 80. Together take the total here. $41, 26, 66, 67, 67, 67, 77, 77, 83, 83, 87, 87, 7 lakh 67. Here 82, 50, 132, 134, 144. 144, 146, 196, 202, 252, 253, 26, 33. Take the differences, you will get the profit. How do we split this profit? What ratio should we apply on 2 lakhs? You can't apply ratio. That is the reason you're doing this. If you can apply ratio on this, then you won't do this entire thing. We can split 2 lakh in pre and post with some ratio, then you won't do the entire analysis. Here, 8 lakh minus 7 lakh 67, 33. 28 lakh minus 26, 33. Together, 2 lakh. This 33,000 is pre-incorporation profit. It should be transferred to write one statement. Pre-incorporation profit of 33,000 should be transferred to capital reserve. Very important. You do the entire problem, but you don't write this statement. You will lose 2 marks. Sir, I'll just write that statement. Will I get 2 marks? Okay, got it. Chalo, coffee money. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಡ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಓಕೆ ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನೀವು ಭಯ ಪಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಎರಡು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ 2 more questions no are we going faster than yesterday no okay then I can go much more fast is this speed okay are you following yes sir 1 second ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಡೆಕೋರಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂತಾರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹಾ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೈಲಿದೆ ತಿನ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ನೀವು ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ಓಕೆ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಅಲೋಸ್ ಯು ಟು ಈಟ್ ಏನ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ತಿಂತೀರಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ನ್ಯಾಚೋಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಿಪ್ you take nachos like this, you dip like this, and then you teach, sir. It's okay. Uh-huh. Well, you know, nachos are a good for stress relief, and BB now delivers nachos in 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, you don't get that ad. You don't get that ad. You've not seen that. Her sister will be crying. Younger brother will come and say, "Why are you crying?" She'll be like, "Kuch nahi. I was cutting onion." Then the brother will say, पता है if you eat bread when you are chewing onion when you are cutting onion tears won't come and BB now delivers onion and bread in 15 to 20 minutes. It's a series of advertisement. Everyone will be having dinner. Something sweet, you know. Like no, मुझे sweet नहीं खाना. No, it is somewhere Sarah says it will bring diabetes to control. And BB now delivers that in 15 to 20 minutes. The next big revolution, ONDC. If it comes, then your BBDC, Swiggy, Zomato, Blinkit, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಯ್ತು. Open net for digital commerce. Order now, Blinkit. Order now on Blinkit. Zepto delivers in 10 minutes. Now Amazon has also come out with Amazon Fresh. Very. Which one? Which chapter do you like now? Profit Pre Post or bonus issue? Okay, this will do me one question. The first one was only introduction to compute sales. Next one, huh? What is this? It looks like you're taking some brainy script. Okay. Is this your class notes? Why did you get your class notes? But you should know what class is happening today. You cannot separate book for it. You didn't get notebook. Should get notebook, leave some pages and then write. How can you not come with the book and then write today's notes in some book and again go back home and then write in one more notebook? Tell me what and all you written today. Everything that we did today. We didn't complete that answer. Why? Seventh one also you not written full. Why? Boss, you don't know me. I will become super angry if people are sitting in class and not writing what has been discussed. Which book is this? This is the blue book at college, man. If you write college blue book, very idea. Huh? What else is there in back? Notebook for class? No notebook. How do you come to class without notebook? I want an answer. Calculator. Who are you really? I don't know. I'm seriously upset. Regular class or not? Google any problem that I can. I'm asking about the case of life. Is there any problem that you have that you can I can help. All go foundation, state foundation. You go like this. Proper class. I used to go to school. So that kind of discipline. Get one class notes, write it. People focus. What do we do? What do we do? You have college today. Are you Joseph's? 5 o'clock. Schedule 5. Simple. After class, you're going here, buying a new. I will buy it for you if you want. You're writing the class notes at least for 2 days, or at least 2 days. One of you going to write it. Show it to me at night. I am here till 8, sir. This is the max boss. Get up. Come here. Can you see? Rest of it. You can't see. Come. This is nonsense. You guys, there's so much space available in the front rows. You sit back, click picture, and then write. Phone is not on it. Keep your phone inside. On the right, you see the screen and write. Get up, come forward. Phone is an easy distraction. Get up, get up. Come. You should be able to see at this length. If I zoom in further, I can't show the entire answer at once. Not controlling. Leave that space and write the rest. Can you guys see? That is part of our answer. Working note. Marks ಬರ್ತದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು time ratio computation 1 mark, sales ratio computation 1 mark allocate ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So you should write. ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯೋದು. ಕೇಳಲ್ವಾ? This page is because you put lot of crazy. Oh, for lines. Very creative. Next time when you buy a rule book, examination paper also will be ruled. ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ interest is paid on the date of incorporation. ಅವಾಗ entire amount will be free. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Because up to date of incorporation is free. And if they don't tell anything, then you should assume. What do you assume? Paid or not paid? Not paid. Purchase condition payment ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ assume ಮಾಡಿ. Why it is paid? They tell you. If it is not paid, it will be due till year. So you should apply for time ratio. Logical. You can assume it to be paid, but which is logical? It will be paid or not paid? Not paid. Because if they would have paid, they would have told you it is paid. If you assume paid, you need to make one more assumption, maybe it is paid. Here another assumption. Again, it says no. So we'll assume it is not paid. We'll do plenty of questions. Oh. Understood, sir. In a fresh page. Okay, okay. Empty page. Right. We didn't write now. Has to separate home. You have to start writing in ball. Because exam is in, you can write in ball. Because sign will be changed, might be need little bit of discomfort. But you write like in this time only 2 days. I couldn't be strict with you people. Next visit, I'm telling when the subject is taught in the class, if you guys are not writing what has been done in the class, that is a good enough reason for me to kick you out of the class. I am very honest. I won't tolerate that. People sitting in the class but not rating what's been done in the class. I check not few people's notes, almost everyone's notes when I walk around. Hmm? Warning in pre-op. And after all of this, if you feel like, hey, this guy is serious and you don't want to attend the class, you are a dick. Don't come. And it won't happen like you are a very good student, but the teacher is trying to torture you and you cleared and then you took the revenge. That and all movie only. Won't happen in true. So yeah, agala. And we are not. I don't have any grudge on you people. Nimele revenge tiruskomeko. I wake up in the morning today. I'll torture three people in class. I don't come with that intent. Today morning, oh, I asked how many of you did homework. When you raised hand, I was happy. It makes me happy when all of you study, all of you do homework. My intention is not to find someone who's not done homework and then like torture them. I don't look so cunning. Crooked. Do I? I might. You want that? I am not as cunning as I look. I am not as cunning as I look. Andre. Yes, sir. But I am cunning. Ah, Buka. Tekko. Yeah, we'll have a lot of secrets, surprises, and one more also. Three yes was there. Suspense. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿದ್ದು ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್. Okay, done. Shall we go to next one? If you want, you can identify COGS also by way of a working note. Here we did balancing figure, no? If you want, you can do working note for the same. You can write sales is 36 lakh, total expenses is 3 lakh 40. This is as per question. Net profit is 2 lakh. Missing expense is 30 lakh 60,000. You can do it like this as a working note, but not required. This can be skipped. This working note can be skipped. Can we do fifth one? Fifth one last, sixth one ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? Oh, 6 to 7. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. We'll do as much as possible. We'll do fifth one. If we have time, we'll do sixth one. Can I start with illustration number 5? Maybe we'll do illustration number 5 and then do quiz. No problem. Can I start with illustration number 5? Come on, everyone. We'll do illustration number 5. Lotus Limited. Lotus gate opening. You remember? Rock Lee. Yeah. Okay. Illustration number 5. And when he's fighting that shark guy, Kai Sensei will do it. When they go to save Gara, card scheme. Fifth one. Lotus Limited was incorporated on 1st of July 2017. 1st of July is, underline that, right? Date of incorporation. Date of incorporation. Kasekage, Gara will be kidnapped. Then these people go to save. Naruto. Oh, a lot of them watch. Many of them. Nice, nice. Good. We'll have one trivia quiz after class someday. To acquire a running business of field goods, with effect of 1st of April 2017. Underline 1st of April 2017. 1st of April 2017 is date of acquisition. During the year 2017-18, when they say 17-18, year end is 31st of March. If they would have told during the year ended during the year 2017, then it would have been 31st of December. Are you getting my point here? Very good. Total sales is 48 lakh, of which 9 lakh 60,000 were for first 6 months. Remaining is for the next 6 months. Within that months, it will be equal. So this is helping us to identify our sales ratio. They've given GP. Thank God. We don't have to apply sales on sales ratio, COGS, beta. We'll start with GP. GP what ratio? GP will apply sales ratio. Correct? Then director's fees, post. Bad debts, sales ratio. Advertising. They've given data. Under a contract amounting to rupees 4,000 per month. So we should apply time ratio. Why? Usually it is sales ratio. Why? But here they've told no, per month it is 4. So we should do time ratio. Time ratio. Time ratio ello togolada. This is important, guys. Underline that. Usually sales ratio, but in this question it is time ratio. Salaries and general expenses. Time ratio. Preliminary expenses. Post ge pink hakla. Pink post. Preliminary post. Donation to political party given by company. Who is given? Company has given. Correct or not? Usually there is that section 181 political contribution. 181 done. Oh. Huh? In? No, I'm talking about not income tax. Companies Act. Companies Act. 140 ವರೆಗೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 180 ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ you will read it there. So company can make political actually this is technically wrong. Company can give donation or political contribution only if it is incorporated for a period longer than 3 years, and there is limit 5% of net profit, 7.5% of net profit. Only certain percentage can be given, not beyond that. But we cannot say question to be wrong. When they give question, it's our moral responsibility to solve the question, not tell that question is wrong. So it is given by company, it is post incorporation. That's it. Easy or not? Tell something. Shall we write it now? Lotus Limited. Now starts with income. Income will write gross profit. How much is gross profit? 7,81,600. Sales ratio. Do we know sales ratio? Don't know. Shall we find it? Yes. Acquisition 1st of July. Sorry, incorporation 1st of July. Acquisition 1st of April. Year end 31st of March. Let us write months. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. What is the information that they've given about sales for the first 6 months? First 6 months is April, May, June, July, August, September. How much is it for first 6 months? 9,60,000. Am I right? I'll write 9,60,000 for first 6 months. Okay. Now, if it is 9,60,000 for first 6 months, how much is it for the first 3 months? 9,60,000 divided by 6. 1,60,000, 1,60,000, 1,60,000. Together it is 4,80,000. Am I right? Over here it will be how much? You should do totally how much is it? 48 lakh minus 9,60,000. That is for 6 months. Do 38 lakh 40,000 divided by, here we'll do 38 lakh 40 divided by 6. Here 160, 160, 160 over. No. This is for 3 months. For next 3 months also it is same. 160, 160, 160. Yes or no? How much is 38 lakh 40 by 6? 6 lakh. Am I going fast? Tell me if I'm going fast. Are you understanding? Okay. Now 160 plus 160 plus 160, 480 plus 640 plus 640 plus 640 plus 640 plus 640 plus 640. How much do we get? 43:20. Ratio. Time ratio is 3:9. 1:3. Sales 4,80,000 is to 43,20,000. 43,20,000 divided by 4,80,000 madi. 43:20 divided by 480. 1:. I'll give you a minute. Please see this. Tell me if you understood. Do this. Got it? Vakka? Everyone? Okay, come on. So time ratio is 1 is to 3, sales ratio is 1 is to 9. Here on GP shall I apply sales ratio 1 is to 9? 781 600 into 1 by 10, 9 by 10. Now 1 by 10 alva? 1 by 10 no? How much do we get? 78 160 and 7 lakh 3000. Am I right? Yes. Done. Let us see expenses now. First expense that is given in the question. Director's fees. How much? 60,000 is post. Then bad debts. How much? 14,400. Sales ratio. 1 by 10, 9 by 10. 14,400 into 1 by 10, 9 by 10. 1,440, 12,960. After bad debts. Advertising. Usually sales ratio, but in this question, very good. How much? 48,000 time ratio. 48,000 into 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Hey, we found no ratio. 1 is to 3. Correct, alva? How much do we get? 36,000. After advertisement, salaries and general expenses. How much? 2 lakh 56. Time ratio 1 by 4, 3 by 4. 1 lakh 92. After salaries and general expenses, donation. Sorry, preliminary expenses, post. Then finally donation, post. Ashte. Take the totals. Okay. How much do we get? Total. 77, 440 and 340, 960. Take the difference. How much is capital reserve transfer? 720 and 360 to 480. 720 rupees should be transferred to capital reserve. Ashte. Pre-incorporation profit of rupees 720 should be transferred to capital reserve. Got it? Yes. Copy this. We will do next question when we meet next time. And now we'll have quiz. Yeah. Remember, I have given here, it is assumed that political contribution is in compliance of law. Yeah. And it is after incorporation. That's one assumption that we'll just write. Because there is a provision of Companies Act which will restrict of issuing of amount as donation towards political party in the first few years of incorporation. And beyond a certain percentage of net profit, it is not allowed. Badada. Idarda, adarda. But idardu ready. I've already put it. We'll just see once. Will you guys come back when the class is there next time, Tuesday? How many of you will not come? We will not tell, sir. We'll come later. Hey, was I very strict? Yes. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಓ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹಂಗ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಲೀಶರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ listen to the class, don't talk, don't use phone. What's the problem? There is no problem. If you keep on talking, if you don't write notes, then there is a problem. I don't have a problem with you people, but what you do can make me have a problem with you people. That humble politician he says, I don't have a problem with you, but I can make people to have a problem with you. What is that guy's name? No, that opposition guy. Arun Patil. Arun Patil. Arun Patil, such a cute guy. Why do I feel like loving him? Oh, nice thing. They'll go to steal the manifesto. They'll just shoot the shirt up like this. See, I've not taken anything. Nothing. Let's start. Let us start. Early morning, 12 o'clock. Speech will be awesome. ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕವನಿದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ನಂದು ಬಿಗ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಜೆ JFK big, not bigger than me. ಸರ್ ನಂದು ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಕೇರಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದು copy. Itself is a copy. I know. Full neat copy. They did no one cut, two cut, flower came. One cut, two cut, flower came. Almost was over. Only Puneet Rajkumar would have produced those. Those are not commercially viable ones. He'll tell no, I was there for 8 years in the industry. No one made a movie with me. So I wrote my own script. My sister Kubra pushed me when I was low. And then I met this guy, what's his name? Saad, Saad Khan. Then we came out with this character. Then RCB reached out to me. He talks. He has gone through very tough times. He'll talk how he went through tough time and how he got out of it and who stood by him at that point. And one day I was in Church Street. I was coming down from the metro station. French biryani shooting was happening. So the auto scene in the Church Street metro station. He's standing near that cafe. I don't know, like randomly, random person is standing. It's so surprising. Danish said, peace. Yes. ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಡಿಯರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಹಂಬಲ್ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್. Shall I scroll down a little? We'll have a quiz after this. We'll have a small quiz on bonus issue after we copy this. Debut. This is I love and scared. Right is putting that. Achi, why are you crying? Achi, India, what is ego? I thought, shall we go to the next one? Oh, shall we start with the quiz? That myself, this is Mr. Nagesh. Huh? Became famous by prank calls. What am I doing? Sir, yesterday you come to our hotel. How was the chicken Manchurian, sir? Hey, I ate gobi Manchurian. No, sir, but what we have served is chicken Manchurian. One more, he calls one more guy and then says, sir, what sort of a person are you? You are not paid your electricity bill. My wife usually goes, what sort of a lady she's not paid. Don't tell like that. You see, every day I come with my car, park my car in your compound, charge and then come. You have not paid electricity bill. Today I come by auto. Sarko. ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಕಾರ್ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಫುಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ. Done. Can I scroll down a little more? Ashte guys. Once you copy this much, you guys can. Next time around when we meet in the class, please do read entire bonus issue, right issue, and come. You can ask questions. 2 days couldn't do much. Please don't feel bad. We'll do a lot more when we come next time. Can't see. Forgot your name. Vinash. Green Shera. It's being shared already. Shall we start the quiz? I told you about 65 now. Hopefully, by the time I come back next time, I'll bring to 60. Huh? Not really. Don't money. Hey, weight gain ಅವ್ರು ಜಿಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ weight gain ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟೋನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Should be strong but thin. They will make you like this. Gain weight ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ you don't tone, then you will become like this. Not become like this, become like this. You're very thin before. No, you put on weight. One guy got one big board speaker and then he was playing Tamil songs and then working out in the gym. One more guy came and then he told play Hindi songs. And they both fought with each other. But the point is that speaker belongs to the first guy. This guy thought that speaker belongs to Jim. That guy was polite enough to say this one song and then you can play the next song. That guy told something. This guy got offended. You're talking so what? Madrasi, Kidrasi and all you're talking. Both are fighting in Bangalore. This guy for Tamil song, that guy for Hindi song. Now ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Both of them are not part of a part. ಇವರ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇದಾರಂತೆ ಅವ್ರ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಇದಾರಂತೆ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಜಿಮ್ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ some set of guys are there group of 4-5 people they usually go together come together ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಚಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ no no separate not a big brand. Okay guys, are you guys done? Hey, can we have quiz on bonus issue now? Okay, shall I close this? So we have not done all the questions. We've done till question number 5. Madana udidame next time, huh? Around 2 questions behind. We'll do that. Can you do illustration number 6 as homework? Does it look very similar? Yeah. So please do illustration number 6 as homework. I will do the rest of the ones in the next visit. Illustration number 6 you do as homework. Easy it is. I'll do the remaining in our next class. So next class may first day only we should finish profit pre and post, and we should also start with redemption of preference shares. Next class is Wednesday, not Tuesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes. 24th of May. And because your chapter of bonus issue is over, I'll share one progress tracker with you people. It has a lot of questions on bonus issue. It's like an MCQ one. You can take it up. It will let me understand how much you understood bonus issue and right issue. Your objective will be first finish reading bonus issue, right issue. Then solve that compiler. Then take that test. It's a self-evaluation test. Once you finish the test, immediately the marks will come. I'll share the test sheet on the Telegram. Okay? Yes or no? Let's have quiz now. Quiz. People who are watching it live from home also can participate in the quiz. But for people who are watching it recorded, I am sorry you can't participate in the quiz. So I will end the recording of the session, but we will still continue to have Zoom. Okay, now foundation daily we should do that only. Recording stop ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. OBS recording we used to stop, but we used to run the live class. Live class. Congratulations. Come, ಬನ್ನಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಇದೆ. Centimeter. No nickname. You should keep your name when you participate in the quiz. Don't keep all fancy names. Current affairs. I teach current affairs subject at CSET. CSET, Executive Entrance Test. First part ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ if you do well, participate in all the questions. If not, exit ಅಂತನಾ 37381999 37381999. So people are watching this session recorded. Tata, bye bye. Take care, guys. I hope you're all having good time. Please do see you in the. Let me see you in the next class. People are watching it from home.